my name is Zach DeZuba with the Department of Menial Humor, and I'm here again with another interview with one of our local, incredibly talented artists based out of Indianapolis. Today I'm talking with Miss
Ashley Campbell. That's
Ash
me.
Campbell, who is
Or
an animator, as I
yeah.
understand. Yeah?
Yes.
So tell me, what got you started in animation to begin with?
Um where do I go back? Wow. I mean I've loved cartoons always growing up. I mean like I and old cartoons too. I know like I loved Tom and Jerry and Felix the Cat, like ones when you think cartoons you're like, "Oh, you must have loved like Cartoon Network." I was like, I love those
An old
classics.
soul,
Yes,
yes.
yeah. I think that's definitely where it started out, and then probably through college, as I was kind of going through my degree, I was like, I like what I'm doing. It's creative, but it's a little bit too computery for me. I was doing computer graphics, and so I took a 2D animation class, and that's where I was like, this is where I want to go.
Oh,
This
that's
is what I'm working.
fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Yeah.
are some of your biggest influences when it comes to animations?
Hmm.
Was
That's a
there a
good question.
style that you sort of lean to?
I really love. I mean, it kind of always changes, but right now I'm really loving the '60s and like mid-century modern
Oh,
stuff.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
those guys are pretty cool.
They had almost a sticker-like quality
Yeah,
in the way that they were on the art.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Mhm,
So, as you go through, as you're creating stuff,
mhm,
do you take, I mean, what's when you're, do you write your own
mhm,
stuff, or do you sort of take things that you, where do you get your
mhm.
material from?
A lot of the times it's really just mostly from what I'm liking. A lot of the animation I do is Beatles based, so most of the time it's like a song I really like or an interview I find where I'm like, that's really fun. I know the first thing I kind of made recently is like a big test to really challenge my animation skills was based off of one of the movies they've been in, and then so
Okay.
just sourcing a lot of different
Oh,
things from
that's
it. Yeah.
awesome. So
Mhm.
my fellow musicians who've been on the show and or are watching this right now, she works with the Beatles to animate their work
Maybe
as
not.
practice. Like, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, not maybe now, but
Yes.
I'm just saying, like, in the future,
Mhm.
this is an incredibly good talent to have. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Mhm.
Personally, I think some of my favorite music videos and that
Mhm.
I have seen and loved growing
Mhm.
up were either a blend of animation and real
Yes.
cinematography,
Yeah.
or entire, because there's just
Mhm.
so much freedom that
Yeah.
animation gives
Mhm.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love just like yeah, you I totally forgot MTV is huge inspiration to me too and just everything there because like you said you can get so much variety and you can really see a different kind of flavor of musicians through music videos. Yeah,
Awesome.
totally agree.
So you would say, from what I'm understanding, then you tend
Mhm.
to lean more towards like 2D animation rather than your 3D animation.
Yeah, I'm definitely more of a 2D animation person. 3D is a little bit too daunting. There's a lot of math in there and
Yeah,
it's a little scary. I do
yeah.
like stop motion a lot and claymation, but I've never really gotten to experiment with
It
that too
seems
much.
so
Yeah.
tedious. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to. If there's any stop motions out there watching this, please reach out to me because I have
Mhm.
questions about your work. And yes, we'll talk. But
Mhm.
yes, I love that because I think I love 3D animation, don't get me wrong, but
Mhm.
a lot of the stuff that I've seen recently comes out, it hits in that weird uncanny valley where it's not quite
Mhm.
perfect. And
Mhm.
so you're constantly like,
Yeah.
taken out of the mo.
Mhm.
You go all 2D from the
Mhm.
opening
Yeah.
credits. I've emotionally invested in the 2D
Yeah.
world. Like, there's so much
Mhm.
leeway in the stuff
Yeah.
you can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there any specific sort of genres or themes you tend to animate in the most, like slice of
Mm.
life or fantasy or sort of comedy? Is there?
I like comedy, I would say. I try to put a little bit of comedy. I feel like that's a big thing to really get in animation. It's like it's a little escape from real life, so it's
Right.
nice to have fun with it. I would
Awesome.
say, yeah, yeah.
That's
Mhm.
fantastic. So, if people wanted to look up your
Mhm.
work, can they find that on social media, or are you perhaps
Yes.
working on something that we will be seeing in theater someday?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. That would be a dream. I mean, right now I'm mostly on Instagram.
Okay.
It's I could plug it if you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Well,
Don't worry.
yeah,
We'll
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
put it.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Yeah. He'll
Mhm.
put it mostly on
Mhm.
Instagram. Sam, you're watching this at home. You're editing this. You know exactly what to do, and I will just text me, and I'll send you
Mhm.
the social link so that you can put it in the bottom
Mhm.
with QR code, so people can just scan
Solid.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has been a
Mhm.
pleasure, Ashley. I really enjoyed it.